Okay, so we've left them a couple of hours, and they seem to be located into where they're living, and now it's time for placing them in the hive in their new home. So what we've got a hive with 6 drawn out, sorry, not drawn out, they're honeycomb foundations, and then I don't know if you can ever see that on camera, but there's a pattern on those wax foundations, and that's what the bees use to build their honeycomb on. They use the honeycomb for rearing brood and storing food, pollen and honey. Honey, of course. So inside the travel box, the nuke box, there's 5 frames, and they should have already brood, honey, pollen, the bees, and the queen bee should be on there somewhere. So I'm hoping that I will be able to see the queen bee, and I'll be able to show you the queen bee on the video. So let's see what happens. So we might have a few bees once I open this, so flying about. So there they are, there's the five frames, and all the girls are sort of flying around me, buzzing about. I don't seem too agitated at the moment, but we'll see. Excuse me, there's not a lot of space. I've got to be really careful not to squish one. So I'm just going to take the frame up. I'm going to have a quick look. Okay, so that frame's got plenty of honey on it. Yeah, just have a good sort of look across the frame, up and down all the honeycomb, just to see if the queen's on there. I can't see her on that one, so I'll put that into the hive. It's got to go into the hive in the same order. You'll see the spaces are different to my frame, so that's oh no, it still works, I think. Yeah, it does still work. Right, so second one. I just have to sort of nudge him out the way. So the queen's likely to be, she likes to hide in the dark, so if she's on this frame, she'll be probably on this side, but not necessarily, but that's the side that I'll look at first. Oh yeah, so you can see that there's some brood, so the wax cappings, that's where the brood is. And if you look really closely, you can actually see the bee eggs inside there and the larvae, but I'm not sure if you'll see that on video. So but yeah, again, just sort of scanning the frame, just see if I can find the queen. She should have a blue spot on her, because that's the spot to mark her as this year's queen. There's a different colour for each year. And blue is 2025. So I can't see her on that side. So I'll have a good look around this one. Go around the outside of the frame first, because that's where she will disappear to, or onto the other side of the frame if she wants to hide away, which is generally what she likes to do. No queen, but lots of bees and lots of brood, so I'm happy with that one. Right, next one. Oh, find out. Oh, difficult not to move, otherwise I'll squish them. Right, so same again. Oh, lots of brood on this one. What have you pointed out there?
Oh, I see the queen.
Ah. Yeah, sometimes you can mistake the queen for one of the workers. But, easily done. But yeah, I can't see the queen. But it looks like a good frame of brood. Lots of bees. So if I don't spot the queen, I'm not too worried. She's very good at hiding, but I know that she's there because there's lots of eggs in the honeycomb. Okay, so that's a good one. They fit perfectly together, the frames, or the honeycomb between the frames, so they basically have a space between the frames, which is perfect. It's called bee space, and it allows the bees to go perfectly past each other without brushing each other, basically. So it's about 11 mil or something like that. So, right, second to last frame. So if I've missed the queen, then I've missed the queen. If she's on here, this is going to be probably the one she's going to be on. You can see lots of new young larvae and eggs, so as I say, I'm not too worried if I don't spot her. I know she's there somewhere. I mean, I've gone over hives twice before and never found the queen. So, doesn't say a lot about my looking skills, but there you go. Okay. Seem quite calm, not flying at me or anything like that when they get agitated, so they seem to be quite content, which is good. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't think I can see the queen. I haven't seen her, so bit of a shame, but I won't go searching again for her. Put the frames into the hive. Oh, there is something interesting there actually. There's a queen cell, which is a little bit worrying for me. You see that bee's gone inside the queen cell, which makes me think that they're tending to it. I'm not sure why that is. So have a quick look in the queen cell, see if the queen's laid an egg. Because that means that they're trying to swarm or supersede her. So they didn't like that. I think that's empty. That's an empty queen cell, so I'm not too worried about that. A practice queen cell, as they call them. So, okay. Last frame. unlikely the queen's going to be on this one. There's not much going on, it's just a bit of drawn honeycomb. So yeah, just the last frame. Just wondering why the frames don't line up. But it doesn't matter if I swap them round. Just have a quick look inside the box. Just make sure the queen hasn't been left in there. It looks okay. Okay. So I'll put the last frame in, and then that will complete the hive. The crown board. It's the basically like the ceiling of the hive, so keeps them warm and also allows me to feed them. So I'll show you how to do that as well. Right, find out bees. Okay, so because they're a new colony, they need a little helping hand. So we can feed them. So I've got a bee feeder, rapid feeder I think it's called, and we've made up some sugar syrup. So it's 1 kilogram of sugar to 1 litre of water. So it's very similar to nectar, I suppose, in a way, but obviously artificial refined sugar instead. So, but it's good food to get them going. So, and draw out that honeycomb to establish the hive. So we'll put that all in. And we'll have plenty to feed on. So what they, hopefully none will land in there quickly, but they'll climb up through the middle, and then they'll kind of climb down to the water's edge or the syrup edge, and they can feed off that. They can bring the food back into the hive, and then they can use that to, well, survive and also to draw out the honeycomb. So yeah, so we want all this enclosed, so we don't want any other sort of insects getting to the syrup. So we'll enclose that. We'll just make sure there's no other bees in there first, as they get trapped. And we have the roof. So hopefully no bees fly in. I don't think I saw any go in there then. So that's that. I'll leave that here because there's a few bees left in there. And that's the hive set up. So we'll leave them be, and the next video I'll do with the first inspection, see how they're doing in about a week's time.